Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Bioshock 2. In this episode, awesome stuff happened. This is like the main reason I love Bioshock 2 is what happens in this episode. Like, remember at the beginning of this Let's Play, I said the last like 2 or 3 hours of this game is fantastic. Well, yeah, those 2 or 3 hours started last episode, and it's more like an hour and a half, if that. But seriously, this is the stuff that's happening now is fantastic. So, basically what Lamb's saying now is just that, well, she's talking about how Eleanor resurrected, Delta, which is you, and, like, this is the scene in the beginning where Delta kills himself, and then this is Eleanor, she's like, oh, little sister, go and resurrect Delta, because apparently she can do that, because she's a genie. So that was that cutscene, and then Lamb's talking about how like these scenes Eleanor was like observing what we were doing, and there's all three people are dead, and then we're harvesting little sisters. So this is how it plays into the story of you harvesting little sisters and killing people. So that's how that plays into the story, because then Eleanor is like influenced by that. So then Lamb is basically talking about how Eleanor like doesn't really belong to her anymore because she's too attached to Delta. Like Eleanor's too attached to Delta. And then Lan goes on to say that what you call it? That she's trying to stop Delta, which is you, obviously. And she said the only when the little sister stops, her heart stops beating, the Big Daddy goes into a coma. So she tries to kill Eleanor, and she hurts, or she stops Eleanor's heart long enough for Delta to pass out and go into a coma, but not long enough for Eleanor to die. And I thought this scene was kind of cool, with like how the blood was around the screen, even though that's not supposed to be there. That's just a result of me being hurt, but I thought it fit. So it was like, cool, that's awesome. And the next part is probably the coolest part in the game, or one of the coolest parts in the game. I don't know. I enjoyed it a lot. Because this black scene is just they're talking about stuff and whatnot. Eleanor's I think it's Eleanor talking, and then here Eleanor's saying like, oh I know there's a way to get you out of there, because Delta is strapped to a thing, or I forget. That word completely escapes me right now. Table? I don't know. So Eleanor's like, all right, well, this little sister brought something, so you can take control of the little sister. And little sister's like, oh, I'm gonna stab you full of heroin. So that's fun. And then this is probably the coolest part in the game. You become a little sister and you see Rapture through their eyes. This is freaking creepy as hell, because this is what the little sisters see. It gets even worse later on. This part would blew my mind, especially when some more stuff's gonna happen that's crazy. This part was fantastic. This might be the reason why I like Bioshock 2 better than Bioshock 1, even though they're both great games. But yeah, so this is how the little sister perceives Rapture. This is why her eyes are yellow. Like, this is the room that Eleanor was being held in. Remember, like, that's her right there. Like, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. Like, this goes into how like crazy the entire concept of the Big Daddy and Little Sister thing is. It's really creepy. And this part is probably one of my favorite things that you get to see. Well, your little sister, you know how little sisters always say to the Big Daddy, look, Daddy, there's an angel. Well, right here, we get to see an angel through the little sister's eyes, which is it's scary. It's not up here, or it's right. No, not here. It's on the other side of land, because that's her right there dictating stuff to her splicer friends. So, you gotta hit that to, that's so you can open the door, so you don't have to crawl through the vents thingy. Yeah. So, I believe Eleanor's telling, no, Eleanor, she's on the verge of telling us something cool. Yeah, she's telling us right now that, she's going to help, free, Delta, so Eleanor's like, alright, find me the parts of the big sister suit, which is awesome. When I was playing this part, it got me so pumped. Alright, this is the part I was talking about. This is what an angel looks like to a little sister. It's a dead person, but like that's how they harvest the atom. It's so creepy. That part blew my mind. It was so cool. It was so cool. Like the blood's all the flower petals and stuff. This part was crazy. But yeah, and now even cooler part. You get to see some different parts of Rapture through the little sister eyes, and then through how it's actually supposed to be. Because I think that's like Delta looking through the eyes of a little sister, like seeing what she's seeing, but like how it keeps going from little sister vision to Big Daddy vision, and then as you saw there, the suit was a dress. So I don't know, this entire part was I love it. I love this part of the game. It was fantastic. So now we're collecting 3 parts of the big sister suit. It doesn't take us very long. There was like lag there. I don't know what was that. Wasn't video lag. It was like lag from the game. So I don't know what that was. But we got to collect the helmet, which is right here. We already collected the suit, and then we got to go get the weapons, and then we got to go back to get into Eleanor. And so yeah, we're just observing all this stuff. I got stuck on something. I don't know. Just don't mind that. But yeah, just this part of the game is really cool. This is where it starts getting Bioshock. In this part of Bioshock, it keeps getting more intense as as you get closer and closer to the end. And this is probably one of the places where it starts to really show what Bioshock's all about. Alright, so now we got the big sister suits, or the big sister suit, excuse me, and we got to go give it to Eleanor. And then when we give it to Eleanor, the way she reacts to to handling the little sister is affected by whether you harvested or saved the little sisters in the game. So we'll see that. And then this is what Lamb's office looks like when you're in Big Daddy vision. And then this is little sister vision. This is awesomeness. And I believe there's an audio log back in that bookcase that I just saw, but I forgot to get it because I didn't see when I was playing, but I just saw when I was on the video. So we give the big sister suit to Eleanor stuff, yeah, and then she becomes a big sister. She's like, oh, this is awesome, and then she's like, seeing what you've done to the little sisters and how you acted throughout Rapture, this only seems natural to harvest this little sister, and that's where that comes into effect, where they're like where you harvest and/or save the little sister. So that's what that's about. And then here's Eleanor coming to save you. She's a big sister now. So she frees you, and she's like, "All right, we gotta get out of here, because oh no, never mind. I was gonna say something, but I just remembered not to say it because spoiler. So I'll say that later. But here, we're just now basically our main objective is to get out of Rapture. So here I'm just collecting stuff that was in the room that I saw, and then here Eleanor gives us a plasmid that lets us summon her in battle, even though there's not too much left of the game. But this part was just awesome. So I'll see you guys next episode, and look forward to the ending. All right, bye.